Good morning. And yes, welcome to Morning Brew with, yes, it's your girl Germaine. And guess what? Today is Mixed Blend Wednesdays. So before we get into it, we do have a special guest in studio, all the way from Houston, Texas. So I am so excited to be able to bring her up. But give me a second. I want to make sure everybody is good. As you are chiming in, let me know what you're drinking. I finally got my hazelnut creamer yesterday. So I deprived myself 2 days without coffee. And I think my body was craving it, but I have it today. My hazelnut coffee. I need to get off this stuff. So, but I do have my coffee today. And let me know when you're chiming in, where you're chiming in from. I want to see what part of the US, what part of the country you may be chiming into Morning Brew for coffee and conversation with me. And remember, it doesn't have to be coffee. You may not be a coffee drinker. You may be someone that likes to drink tea, water, juice, look, smoothies, whatever it is. I just want you to stop by for, conversation and be able to chat it up or talk it up with our guests in studio. But let me get to it because I don't want to hold you long. Okay. So, in this mixed blend brew today, we are moving with purpose at every stage of life. Yes, we have Age Gracefully with Coach G in studio with us. But let me tell you just a little bit about Coach G. She's a dance director, she's a fitness and wellness specialist, performing arts mentor. But Coach G's journey is a living testimony that movement is not about age. It's about alignment, intention, and purpose. With over 40 years of experience in dance, fitness, and wellness, and now leading in her 60s, she does not look like she's in her 60s at all. But let me just finish, okay? She represents what it looks like to evolve without losing fertility. So from the collegiate stage as a dance director at Texas Southern University to national performance spaces as a Houston Rocket cheerleader to her current focus on purposeful movement and holistic wellness, Coach G embodies longevity, discipline, and reinvention. So let me bring Coach G into the conversation with us, and we're going to go from there. Coach G.
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising. Welcome. I am so excited and I am ready to learn some moves, some things, because you know what? I am, yes, plus 50.
You don't look like it.
You don't either. You look incredible. So I'm
Thank you so much.
excited. I am excited about this conversation today with you. Let me just say good morning, Jesse Moss 292775, my sister in Sacramento. Girl, I missed you. So I hope all is well out there in Sacramento. Good to have you chime in today. And for those that are chiming in, yes, we do. We have Patricia over on YouTube. Good morning, Patricia, Coffee and Cream. Yes, Atlanta. So listen, as people chime in, I like to just highlight them and let them, know that we see you in the community. But what I realize, there's a lot of people that watch from afar, and that's okay too. We just want them to get in on it. But let's talk about this. So you got a lot going on in your life, helping people to stay fit, with wellness. And we got a few videos we're going to share with the audience today too. So tell me a little bit about this passion of yours.
Wow. Well, I just love helping people.
Yeah, I see that.
And I didn't know that my career was going to go in this direction.
Yeah.
But when it did go in the direction, I learned how much it meant to me.
Okay.
I think God gave me the gift to be able to reach people. He gave me the talent to be able to dance and coordinate. Because when you teach fitness, it's not just it's not as easy as people think.
No.
Okay.
It's not.
So when I saw that God gave me the blessing, and when I saw that I just loved it so much, I just tapped into it.
you made it, so you made it a part of your lifelong mission, your journey, and here we are right now, just looking at your background, right? So you're a dance director at Texas
Mhm.
Southern University,
Mhm.
and you have to talk to me a little bit about what does that actually mean?
Okay, so I was teaching in HISD, but first of all, Texas Southern is just it's the home school, so that's
Okay.
that's just home. And where I went to high school, we modeled Texas Southern University, and at in 2005 they were looking for a new dance choreographer to kind of like not change things, keep the traditions, but just
Mm,
add a little change, instead of just dancing, add a little flavor with some tricks and a little technique and
great.
stuff like that.
Okay.
So I was blessed to be able to do that. And as it what you tell me your question again. What did you
No,
want?
so I just want you to share your journey and your experience. So when I look at your background, that you're a dance
Mhm,
director at
mhm,
Texas Southern University,
mhm.
I'm always curious and interested about people's journeys, that you're making this a part, what you love to do. It doesn't feel like work,
No.
but it's paying you also,
Yes.
if we can
Mhm.
find our ideal job, I don't even want to call it a job. If we can tap into passion and it pays us for what we do, you've been able to do that. So,
You know, but I'm gonna go back to where I was. To me, it was just God, because I
mhm,
had no idea that this was gonna be my career. I was in radio and television and film at first,
okay.
so I had no idea this was gonna be my career. It just kind of fell in my lap, and by the grace of God, I just kept moving forward and progressing in it.
You know what's so interesting? And thank you for sharing that when you said your professional background was in radio, television, media. For how many years?
5 years.
5 years.
5 years.
Now, were you passionate about that?
I was passionate about that, but let me tell you, I'm just going to tell you a little story because it's my
Yeah.
life.
Mhm.
Okay, so while I was working for Fox 33, I was 28 years old. I got pregnant. When I got pregnant, my child was born. The doctor said she wasn't going to make it until one. I was
Mm.
about to train to be like the first newswoman in Houston. The
Oh,
As
wow.
I worked at 26, the weatherman saw something in me, and he was going to train me to be a weatherwoman. But I, as a family person, family oriented, I chose to take a leave of absence and take care of my daughter, because at 28 years old, when a doctor tell you your child is only going to live until one,
Yeah.
it's like, wow, I look back now and maybe I could have handled it different, but life is your purpose
Yeah.
is your purpose. So anyway, when that happened, my mom told me, look, it's time for you to do something for you, because I was at home with my child 24/7, bedridden with nurses.
Yeah.
And I decided to go and try for she told me to go try for the Rockets. They're having cheerleaders, go try it. I was like, I went and tried out. I made it.
Oh,
Grace of
wow.
God. And from there, I started teaching fitness. And then it just moved from there.
Oh my gosh.
I did
Wow.
that to be able to be home with my child.
Absolutely. What
Hmm.
a blessing to even recognize the change in your life and then have to adjust. But thank God for mom for giving you the courage to say, what do you have to lose? Just go try it, right?
Just go try it. Just go try it.
And
Mhm.
that sets you on a whole different path.
It really did. It really did. And to this day, I was the first Rockets dancer. And to be 55, well, I'm 63,
Okay.
but the Rockets have a dance team, a unisex team of those, they call us retirees, 55 and older.
Really? Okay.
So
I saw that
I'm
in here. Okay.
blessed enough to go back and do that. So I'm dancing in over 60. So sharing
You
my
look like
passion with the world.
you look like you have so much fun with it. I
I
tell
do.
you.
I really do.
So like I said, there's a few videos, that we're going to show. um so now let me ask you, out of the videos that we do have,
Mhm.
because you have a variety of videos, one of them is a huge outdoor group, all ages, and then you have more isolated videos, that we're going to share, that's pretty much you as an instructor working with people. And then, up here where I'm from, they call it the silver sneaker or something like that. Is same thing down there?
Well, we do have the silver sneakers. That's
Okay.
one. That's
What
one group, but you know, um, it's so many out there.
it
Like
is.
I also work in the aging department at Texas Southern University, where I do community outreach with as senior citizens centers.
I
So
love that. I
yeah.
love that. You know what's so interesting? My husband, one day he said, "Listen, what do you think about moving to Houston?" And so he has literally been searching through, finding houses and all this stuff. And
Mhm.
so we're going down. My girlfriend relocated to Houston, but we're going down to look.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm just letting him talk. So one day he's gonna wake up and say, "I'm ready." And I'll be like, "Okay."
You should.
I just got back a few weeks ago from Houston, and I asked myself the question, could I see myself living here? And the one thing I realized, it felt so comfortable, it felt normal. But
Mhm.
after looking at some of your videos, I just saw the outpouring of community and people coming together and, just really enjoying each other's company and having fun. It's just okay. That's good.
Mhm.
So, but let me show one of these videos real quick
Okay.
and then we're gonna go into it. So which one do you think I should show first? Because I'm gonna have you speak to it.
You could show the one at outdoors, the one
The one with
outdoors at
everybody.
Discovery Green. Hmm.
Okay, and then yes, because I want you to definitely talk about it. So let me bring that up real quick.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we're gonna share this video. It's gonna make you want to move to Houston. Hold on. Let me turn. You look like you are having so much fun.
Oh, thank you.
So now what was happening in this video with all these people showing up?
Okay, so um, I've taught fitness in the community over 40 years, and when I retired a year ago, I decided that I was not going to be in a gym 2, 3 times a week teaching class. It was time, I don't want to say elevate, but it was just time for a change. So the class that I had, I gave it to my goddaughter, and she's doing an amazing job with it now. Her name is Groove, and I decided to do special events. So blessed enough to do this special event Juneteenth. So that's what you see right now.
Juneteenth. Oh my goodness. When I
Mhm,
say all different ages, everybody joining in,
mhm,
everybody on one accord.
mhm.
Wow.
And we have a huge line dance community here. You
Okay.
know, people, oof, people just love line dance, and there are so many line dance instructors from different age groups, different age
Wow.
groups. And I put a couple of videos on air with me teaching a few line dances, and it attracted the 60 and over. You know.
Yeah, that is definitely a target audience that people are really catering to right now.
Hmm. And
So,
I am so glad because for a while,
yeah,
I'm in my 60s. I felt like that age group was being ignored or forgotten about. And I hate to say it, but like even kind of like disrespected a little bit from
yeah,
the
you're right.
younger people. So is it just me? Am I the only person that feel that
No,
way?
you're absolutely right. And you know what?
Because we're not
Mhm.
competing with them. We're just blessed enough to be where they were and would
Exactly.
like to offer some wisdom. That's it.
You're
That's
absolutely
it.
right though. It's I think as people were getting older, they feel like, what's there to live for? What am I doing? That's why people don't want to retire either, because your life changes. What's after retirement? What do I do? I'm no longer in that routine of being able to know every day what it's going to pretty much look like. But there is so many opportunities now. And what's interesting, I'm a book publisher, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
I have published books for so many people over the age of 60. And my eldest author is 103 years old, still living. But people are getting involved. People are looking for things to do. And if you notice, a lot of industries are catering more to the ageless, we call them. I have another author, she has ageless glamour girls, right? And once you're
That's good.
50, we consider ageless glamour girl, right? But
Hmm.
more industries are catering to those that are over 50, 60 years old and higher. So what you're doing, I think, is incredible. And it's amazing because as I watch some of your videos, I really see people turn out for it. People want to be a part.
Thank
So
you.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
share
look
this.
at it as a decline. I look at it as a
Exactly.
refinement. As
Yes.
long as you have breath, you get up, you're able to walk and move, then it's not over.
It's
It's
not
not over.
over.
It's not
I'm
over.
gonna share this video with you, and you can
Okay.
speak to this one also. You know which one I'm where I'm going, right?
I
It
think
doesn't
so.
matter how old you are. As long as you can still move, do, or whatever, you can be a part of what's happening. So
That's
I
right.
like that.
Sing it, y'all.
And sing it, right?
Yes.
Y'all look
There
so
are a few 90-year-old
beautiful.
people, 90
In
and
this
above
room.
in this room. Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes. And you know what? They probably really look forward to coming together,
all right,
making
get
They
their
ready
way
to
really do.
go
together.
forward
Yes.
They really
and
do.
back. Here we
And
go.
I love active seniors. Like I call this group
Good.
active seniors because they like to get out, work
Hmm.
out, still be involved in the community, um, and different things instead of just sitting at home all the time. They look for something to
Absolutely.
do. And if they
Absolutely.
like you, they are going to support you.
Let me
That's
tell
one
you.
thing about them.
Yes, they will.
They will support you. Hmm. And I won't necessarily say like you as a person, just like what you were doing, the
Yeah, they
program
buy
that you were
into your
doing for
purpose.
them. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
if it aligns with what they're doing, let me tell you, my mom retired, right?
Hmm.
And my mom is in her 70s, but you would never think that. And the thing is, she tells me, I have a schedule. I'm only available on Wednesdays. I'm like, Mom, you retired. And you act like, I'm like, you're acting as if you're going to get a paycheck. But she goes to her community centers, her outreaches, and everything. And she's so actively involved. And I'm like, to the point, she had me going a few days.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I always say
Yes,
motion is lotion,
absolutely.
you know.
Absolutely. So
So
I mean, we don't have to sit home. We don't have to be idle. Just because you hit a certain age plateau doesn't mean life is over. No, life
that's
is
right.
beginning.
That's right. It's
We,
beginning. And
yes.
that's really how I feel because you're older and you're wiser
Yep.
and your experience so you can to me put more effort, understand things, and you can share what you have inside with other people. So I look at it as a good transition in life.
It is. It really
Yeah.
is. And it's so encouraging. So, what are some other things that, with you being a fitness and wellness coach, let's talk a little bit about what does Coach G offer for those that have an opportunity of engaging with you?
I offer any type of class for seniors 60 and over,
Okay.
from arthritis classes, cardio classes, flexibility, strength, um, uh, any type of fitness, any type of group fitness. I go out and I also do eat line dance events. People call
Mhm.
me and book me for to be a line dance instructor at a lot of their even baby showers,
Really?
conventions. churches, you
Okay.
name it. You name it. Corporations. It's people love line dance. So,
Okay.
and it's something that seniors love that's not so strenuous on their bodies.
Definitely.
And as you see the chair aerobics, even though those seniors are sitting in a chair,
Hmm.
the chair is just like something stable there in case they need to sit down. And
Definitely.
they're sitting down at that time, but we stand up and move.
Yeah, I can imagine. And
Hmm.
they're right in it with you, you know?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
But
So
it's
there's various things. I've taught step aerobics. I'm a dance instructor, so the choreographer. I've done musical production. So there are a few things that the Lord has blessed, the gifts that He's blessed me with, that I can offer those
Mm,
youth,
absolutely.
any age level. Any age
That's
level.
what, when I saw the videos, I said it doesn't matter which age group, you know, they all find value and they're
Mm-hmm.
joining right in.
Hmm.
So,
I love to
wow.
see the family,
The whole
there were
family come together.
whole families out there, husband, wife, and kids, grandparents, everything. Hmm.
So, how busy do they keep you?
Well, I retired, but I still work part time for Texas Southern University community outreach. When I leave here, I'm going to a church and I'm going to teach
Okay.
an arthritis exercise class. And being a coach, it's a full time job, but
Yes.
I don't get paid for full time, but it is a full time job, and that keeps me busy as well. I think that my college students, being involved with them, also helps me stay vital,
Absolutely.
and it keeps me learning.
Mm.
My dad said never stop learning, and my mom said age is none but a number.
That's right.
So being around college students, I also think helps me stay young as well.
So now what's important? So do you also get into the food regimen? So as you're working with individuals, what does that look like? Because we think sometimes if we work out, we can still eat whatever we want to eat, right?
Yes, we do have evidence-based plant information about nutrition, because as we get older,
Hmm.
it's unfortunate when we hit menopause, and I would say
Oh,
womenopause for the men.
menopause.
It's unfortunate, but you just can't eat the way that you used to eat.
Absolutely.
You
You're
just
right.
cannot. Um, that's just it. And you want to eat the things that would help you live longer.
Absolutely.
I think what you put into your body, just like you putting gas in the car, what you put into your body is your fuel. And we look at food as entertainment or whatever. But it's, because anytime,
That's
let's go get something
good.
to eat. Let's go get something to eat, let's go get
That's
something to
good.
eat. But it's fuel for the body.
Yes, it is. That's good. We look at food as entertainment.
We do.
Yeah.
We
Wow.
do. We really do.
So let
Mm.
me ask you, what's next? So, where can people go and engage with Coach G?
Well, something that I decided to do.
Okay.
Um, uh, uh, you know, People have always mentioned, why don't you do this? Why don't you do a podcast? Why don't you get a YouTube channel? Well, guess what? I have a YouTube channel now,
Wait,
and
you got to tell me where it's at so I can put it in the comments. So who's ever watching
it's
can.
age it's Age Gracefully with Coach G.
Okay. Oh, that's easy enough. Age gracefully. Let me pull that up on the screen too so people can see your handle. Hold on one second. Age gracefully with Coach G, right?
Hmm.
I'm going to still put it in the comments also. I'll leave it up on the screen. Okay. That is so good. So, pretty much, what can they find when they go to the channel? Is it officially up or are you building it out right now?
I'm building it out right now, and
Okay.
they can I'm going to start very soon.
Mm-hmm.
very soon, with the podcast and exercise classes, movement that will help the 60 and older, nutritional facts and wellness facts, everything to
Okay.
help those 60 and over. It's for seniors 60 plus, but anyone, you know,
Exactly.
anyone can take the advice or participate, but it will be geared to those 60 plus.
Okay. So if they go there, they can just subscribe, even though it's not, so they can subscribe now.
They can
Okay,
subscribe.
good.
Mhm.
That is so good. So it literally will become an extension of what you do every day, helping people.
Absolutely.
For
Absolutely.
those
It's
that
something
don't
that
live
I
in
do
Houston.
already. It's not something that I'm starting.
That's
I've been
right.
doing it for 40 years. Yes,
That's,
ma'am.
that's right. So let me just put in here subscribe. Um, okay.
And if they want to go and see some other videos, like during COVID, um, I did some virtual videos.
Okay.
The
Okay.
virtual videos are on Emancipation Park, the Emancipation Park page. Those are
Okay.
step aerobics classes.
And that, so how do they get to that?
Oh,
Um,
can you
can
hear
you,
me?
I hear you clearly. Yes, I hear you and I see you.
I can't hear you.
Oh, hold on. Let me make sure. Having a little technical difficulties. I hear you. Is your mute? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hold on. Let me make sure. Hold on. I hear you. I can hear you, but you can't hear me.
One second.
Okay. Hold on one sec. All right. Let me see what's happening over here. All right. While we're getting her microphone and everything fixed. So I want to put up, well, let me say this really quickly.
I can hear you now.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, I can hear you too.
Okay.
Okay, so let me pull up real quickly that I want to say someone. Okay, let me move this out the way. Let me put this on the screen. So, hey, Coach G from Shardae's Groovy Fitness class.
Ah, that's Groove.
Groovy,
Well,
yes.
actually, that is my goddaughter. That's she's the person that I gave my classes to when I decided to retire. Yes.
Really? I
Yes.
love it. Look, keep it in the family, right?
Mm-hmm. She's holding it down too.
She's okay. Okay. All right. So let me put this back up because I want people to be able to subscribe to your YouTube channel, Age Gracefully with Coach G. That's correct,
Mhm.
right?
Correct.
Great. How else do you also make available an email address or ways that social media that they can get in touch with you to kind of connect with your community?
Coach GEE5
This is your
at
email,
Gmail.
right?
Mm-hmm. At
G-
gmail.com.
Okay, got Gmail. So yes, we
And
want
I'm
to make
and I
sure.
and I'm
Huh?
also gonna hopefully I'm also gonna set up another email
Okay,
for the page, and
great.
I'll announce that as well on the page.
Okay, Coach GEE5 at gmail.com, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So, yes, if people want to be able to reach out, because, once people see something that may not be local, it's like, how can I get an extension of you? How can I join in with you from the privacy of my own home, maybe? So,
Mhm. Absolutely. Absolutely.
that is great. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let's see. We're just looking at. Yes, she is, and we love Sade going today. She's going today too, just to let you know.
To Sade's class.
Yeah, yes. All right. Is there anything that you want to leave with the people? Like, what do you want people? What do they need to know moving forward? Or maybe what are some simple things they can do just while sitting at home instead of just sitting idle? There's a few things that they can do. Turn some music on and Do what?
You pretty much answered your question right then.
Mm,
It's just moving. It really doesn't matter really what type of movement you do. Walking is amazing.
yes.
Walking is amazing. Dancing is amazing. Just getting out of the house, doing things with your grandkids outside. Any type of movement really helps instead of just sitting down all day. A I am a witness. I moved all of my life, my entire life. And I was still teaching my fitness classes, but
Mhm.
decided to take a job sitting down from 8 to 5. Do you know within those 2 years, I had to get a hip replacement
What?
because I wasn't moving as much. That arthritis set in my hip
Oh
and
my
I
God.
had to get a hip replacement. So I am living proof that motion is lotion and you just need to continue to move.
That's
I
so good.
something
Wow.
as simple as standing up and sitting down without your hands will help a person be able to get up if they fall.
Wow. And
Moving
that
the
is so
arms up
basic.
and down. I'm sorry,
Yes.
say that again.
It's so basic, just really basic things that we don't think.
Basic things that you don't think, crossing your legs when you sit down because those hips tighten. As
So
you get
crossing
older,
your legs.
crossing your legs when you sit down, something as simple as
Wow.
that, opens the hips. So
Okay.
there are very, very, very easy moves that you can do as far as arms up, arms down, alternating the arms,
Okay.
in and out, just so many simple moves. Those moves we did when we were in PE
Yes.
class where we had to touch our toes and
Yes.
then reach up. Things as simple as that, really helps your
Exactly.
body. Mhm.
How
And
often
I will be doing
Mhm.
some segments on my
Good.
page where
Good.
those people, I like to get out and be amongst people when I work out, but there are some people who don't. They prefer to stay at home in their
Mhm.
own space. So on the page, I will be doing some demonstrating moves that everyone can do at home.
That is so good. And how often, throughout a day, um, how often do should someone just in increments say, you know what, I'm going to take 5 minutes here and I'm going to just do, what do you recommend?
15 minutes a day. If they
15
would
minutes
do
a day?
something 15 minutes a day, it will still loosen up. Most of them, most people recommend 30, but 15 minutes a day. That's so little in the
Exactly.
24 hours of your day. 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Wow.
15 minutes.
You know what's so interesting, because I know my smartwatch, because I'm
Hmm.
working behind my computer, it'll
Hmm.
always ding me and said it's time to get up and move.
Right, right, right. If you don't get enough steps in, it will let you know.
It's time to move.
Time to
Yes.
move. Mhm.
Well, this has been such a pleasure. And I'm going to be honest, I have learned a few things myself, as I'm sitting behind this desk, just basic things, just standing up, sitting down, and then go back to work. Or
Right.
sometimes what I'll do, I'll go downstairs and, a few times and back upstairs just to get that movement in. Because the
That's
one
it.
thing you said, arthritis is on a rise, and people are like, oh, my joints, oh my,
And
and it's just
arthritis is what? Inflammation.
inflammation.
That's what it is.
Wow.
Inflammation. Yeah.
So movement is key. Now you
Movement is
coined a
key.
phrase. What was that phrase you said?
Motion is lotion.
Hold on. Motion is motion.
Motion is lotion.
Motion is lotion.
Hmm.
How did you come up with that?
Oh, it just came into my head one day.
Wait, look, I have to put this up. Coach V, hold on. Motion is lotion.
On Sundays, it's like the Lord talked to me every Sunday morning. So one
Mm,
Sunday morning, that came to me. I mean, I every Sunday morning I stop and I listen. I stop and I
exactly.
listen to him, and you ask, you tell him your vision, you tell him your passion and what you want to do, and if you really mean it,
Exactly. You're
She will
absolutely
give
right.
you everything that you need. Mhm.
So when I think of that motion, it's like it's oil to lotion becomes like the oil to
Absolutely.
lubricate our joints and just by
Lubricate your joints.
moving.
Mhm. And
Wow.
water.
And water. Absolutely.
And water.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
So, okay. Listen, yo, we don't got our fitness routine for the day. Something small, 15 minutes a day. That's it. 15 minutes. Basic movement.
And
Motion is,
I really hope those that are listening will tune into the page,
oh,
because
absolutely. We'll definitely make sure.
I
Listen,
really love helping people, and they'll sense that through the screen. They'll
well,
sense it.
listen, you are not going to be a stranger to Morning Brew with Germaine, you know? So this was your first introduction, but we'll definitely be chiming in to see what's happening and especially promoting, helping to promote, the page coming when it's coming. And, but I'm looking forward to it.
Thank
So
you so much.
I am going to
Thank you.
start, right after this video, I'm going to make sure I'm standing up several times throughout the day while I'm sitting behind a desk just to have motion,
Yes, ma'am.
movement. I don't want
Movement.
arthritis.
Hmm.
I don't want
Move
it.
your
It'll rob you.
arms.
That's it, right?
Twist your body. Move your arms.
Oh my God.
Roll them. You know,
Yes,
side to
absolutely.
side.
Yeah,
I'm sitting down, right?
absolutely. I love it.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Lift those knees when you're sitting down, right and left. March
Yes,
in place. You could
and
be you could be on the phone talking to a
exactly.
client and moving your feet down there at the same time.
I have one of those things that go under your desk that you can
Hmm.
pedal.
Hmm. Hmm. How often do you use it?
Well, you know what's so funny? My husband just said, "Hey, what happened to the to the?" I said I moved it because my knees kept hitting the top of my desk. But you know what? I can definitely do steps while I'm sitting if I'm on a call, if I'm in a Zoom meeting or something, and I can just really movement is the key.
Movement is the
Motion.
key.
Motion is the
Motion
key.
is lotion.
I hear you. Motion is lotion. Make sure
Get it
you put those
happen.
t-shirts together. Put
Ah,
those t-shirts together. Merchandising coming soon, Coach G. It has been a joy. It has been
thank
a joy
you.
to talk to you about this.
Thank
You
you so
know,
much.
so
Thank
I am
you.
looking forward to it. And listen, you're always a friend at Morning Brew with Germaine. So definitely keep us posted when the YouTube channel is live. But for now, let me just put that up one more time so people can go over to chime and subscribe. Even right now, go to YouTube
Mhm.
and subscribe to Age Gracefully with Coach G. And remember, if you haven't subscribed to Morning Brew with Jermaine, make sure you do that too. Okay, get your notifications, give us thumbs up. This algorithm thing, it's okay. Dogs are permitted. Is that your little dog? Because listen, sometimes Penny is in the show with me.
I'm sitting there trying to shut her up.
No, 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 let her be. Well, I know you have another engagement to get to, but thank you so much for stopping by all the way from Houston, which I don't know, might be my home, my future home. We'll see.
Thank you so much for having me.
You
Thank
are
you so much.
so welcome. I'll talk
Okay.
to you soon. Have a great day. And for
You
those
too.
out there, have a
Bye,
great day.
everyone.
Bye now.
Bye.
We are so excited just for the relationships that we are able to build on Morning Brew, bringing them with to you. And here we are. So listen, 15 minutes a day, dedicate 15 minutes a day. Motion is lotion, which means get those joints lubricated and moving, and 15 minutes a day. Keep it basic. Don't overdo it if you don't have to, right? But we're so thankful for Coach G stopping by for Morning Brew, Coffee and Conversation. But until then, we will see you on tomorrow for Morning Brew with Germaine. Stop by for coffee and conversation or whatever you're drinking. I'll see you soon, and please be safe, okay? Bye now.